Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Welcome to Bolivar Live's Vacation Rental Preview, where each week we're going to take you inside a home. We're going to show you inside, outside, where it's located, the view from the home, and the amenities the home has to offer. Let's check out this week's home and see what it has to offer, whether you're here for a weekend getaway or a week-long vacation. Follow me. Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and every Thursday at 10:30 we do Bolivar Vacations a preview, and we've been gracious enough that Bolivar Vacations has been the sponsor of that, where we've been showcasing homes that they have and homes for rent, vacation rentals here on the Upper Texas coast. But we're going to change up the show a little bit going into the fall so that we can keep you better informed on who's where and what's happening down here. Today, I've got George Scruggs with us from Bolivar Vacations, and we're going to start off by introducing Bolivar Vacations, who they are, what they do, and what separates them from some of the other vacation rentals. George, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you, David.
You and I've been working together, I think, going 2 years plus now, and you've grown, Bolivar's grown. But everything starts from someplace. You're from the Waxahachie area and
Yes.
have a prosperous business up there, and you've found Bolivar. First off, how did you find Bolivar? And how'd you get into the rental business?
Well, it's kind of an interesting story, Dave. I had a friend and coworker that bought a house down on Bolivar many years ago for, I think, $30,000. And it was about seventh row and behind the geotube. You couldn't see the ocean from there. And frankly, it was kind of horrible. We borrowed it one weekend and swore we'd never come back. It, of course, got knocked. It was in Gilchrist, and it got knocked down in the hurricane. And he rebuilt after a few years and put it on this new VRBO thing, and was actually building a second house when the lots in front of him came up for sale. And he talked me into buying them and building a couple of houses there. And we started renting them, and it went pretty well. And found another lot down there that we built a couple of houses on, and then bought another one. And then at that point, we found the Breakers, which was the oldest house on Bolivar. I'm sure you're aware. It was built in 1870 or something, and was knocked down in the hurricane. And that property came up for sale. It was a little over 8 acres. And we bought that and put in a neighborhood there. That's the Breakers neighborhood. You see those colorful houses with all the what we call them house tats on the back of them down in Gilchrist. And that's been a very successful neighborhood. And we still have several houses there. And at that point, I mean, we had, a lot of houses. And if you have a lot of houses, you're in the property management business, whether you want to be or not. When we had about 4 or 5 houses, we had tried several of the national short-term rental management companies and just found them lacking. They couldn't get the house rented. They didn't care about the rate they rented it at. They didn't take good care of the property. So we decided, like I said, like you said, we have another business that's covers quite a wide area. So anyway, we knew we could do it. We bought the software, got some help, and
the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history. Started the management company.
Your Bolivar Vacations, it's a family-owned business, as most businesses down here. And your whole family's really involved with it, aren't they?
Well, very much so. My wife, Valinda, and I started the company, and with my sister-in-law, Caston, she's kind of the general manager. She does a little bit of everything, and a lot of everything. And then our daughter, Sherry, does a lot of customer service stuff. Our daughter, Jennifer, just joined the firm a few months ago, and she's in the middle of it, doing mostly administrative stuff right now on the back end. Then we also have the DeWitt family that lives down there on Bolivar. They're actually from South Africa. And someday I'll tell you the story about how they ended up on Bolivar. But they're a great couple, and he's head of maintenance, and she's head of housekeeping. That's Billy and Marlene DeWitt. Sorry. Right. They live there on Bolivar. And they do a great job. Very committed to the company and to the houses, to our both our guests and our homeowners.
everyone's got their own deal as far as what sets them apart. Some people have been here forever. Some people take pride in this. Some people take pride in that. What sets Bolivar Vacation Rentals apart from everyone else? I know,
Well,
first off, I'm going to say, I know it's most, if not all of your homes are beachfront. And so I
yes.
know that. But when we get into the house, what really separates Bolivar Vacation Rentals from other management companies?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that it came from managing our houses. I mean, we owned all the houses to start with, and there's a level of maintenance that you're going to do that. I mean, for us anyway, it was very incumbent on us to protect the asset. It's not a friendly environment down there for houses. The salt air and the wind and
The sand.
we got a joke PVC corrodes down there. I mean, the
Yeah.
corrosion's unbelievable on these front row houses. So anyway, we stepped up the maintenance level on them again because they were our houses. And as we've sold some of those houses and we retained the management on them, or as we picked up other houses that people wanted us to manage for them, um, the level I think of asset maintenance is very important to us. We have two full-time maintenance guys for 25 houses, and we're continually fighting back against the environment. But
Right.
the preservation of the assets is very important to us. And I'm not saying it's not for other management companies. I don't know. I'm not them, but I know for us that we're very committed to that. We started in this business. The reason we built the houses down there, my wife, Valinda, has always wanted a place where we could take our kids every summer to the same place. And we were never able to do that with our kids. But with our grandkids, we saw an opportunity to be able to make that happen. And
Hmm.
so we have a family vacation ourselves every summer down there. It's over the past 10 years, it's been a different house every year because we keep building houses. But we wanted to provide that for our family. We want to
And
provide that for other families where people
okay.
can come back and enjoy the beach, the same house or similar house in the area over and over and over again through the years and grow up. Their cousins, the way my grandkids, the cousins have grown up together, they're just thick as thieves. Now
Yeah.
most of us live here in Waxahachie in the area, but the fact that we have these common family vacations it's been terrific for our family, and it's really something that we want. It's very important to Valinda,
Right.
but we provide that for other families. Those kind of lifetime memories. That's just a terrific thing to be able to do.
What
To be able to help families do that.
Bolivar Vacation Rentals, you were on your own, and like a lot of companies down here, everyone uses VRBO or Home Away, and what people need to know is it's cheaper, less expensive, I should say, most of the time if you book directly through the vacation rental company. But in a few month or so ago, y'all joined up with Casago, and that's not a name that's common in vacation rentals, especially down here. It's a growing company from the little bit of research I've done, and it's a management company. But you join them and have the area down here. What what was your reasoning for joining them, and what are they bringing to the table, and what's that in return going to bring the customer, the end user?
Well, I think the reason we went with Casago is they started out owning regional management companies themselves. They have 7 regional management companies. They started in Mexico. They're in Scottsdale. They're in Salt Lake City. They're in West Virginia, where they actually have hands-on management. I mean, they've developed the software themselves. The the protocols for ensuring that houses are clean, for ensuring that maintenance is done and is done properly, and they just have a really great system that they've developed over the years of being so involved in this business. And they started franchising a couple of years ago, and they have franchises all over the United States now. They have one in Galveston. They're in Corpus Christi. They're in the Hill Country. There's 2 up the Hill Country now. That's just in Texas. They're of course in Florida. They're pretty much
They're everywhere.
nationwide now, and they're continuing to expand because of what they bring. Um, it's the the booking side of the business, the internet side. Again, everybody uses VRBO. Everybody uses Airbnb. Those are all available. But to get your rankings in those, to be able to, it used to be you just gave VRBO some money and they put you on the front page. But those
Right.
days are long gone. It's not like that anymore. It's important to drive people, I think, to our own website to show to help them find it. we can offer them a better deal on our own website, and that's bolivarvacations.com. And we charge a much smaller. There's just the fees are much lower through our website.
Right.
Pricing's better. We offer specials through our website that we're not able to offer through Airbnb and VRBO. And we use some other websites as well, and we'll also be on the Casago website, but the big thing is the way they drive the SEO, the search engine optimization, the protocols they have to ensure the cleanliness of the houses, to ensure the maintenance of the houses, just basically having a big brother in the business. They know how all the software works. We're not techies. We're just a family trying to provide some memories.
Right.
And it's really great to be able to pick up the phone and actually get somebody on the other line and work through a problem that we're having.
Well, it sounds like Casago also sets the standards, as far as y'all have always supplied sheets, and that's getting to be a different thing down here. Used to be if you wanted sheets and towels, you had to order them, and y'all have always supplied sheets and towels on the homes. They're fully furnished, and when I say fully furnished, whether you like a drip coffee maker, a Keurig, or you want to pour a big cup out of a regular drip coffee maker, you have them. All the kitchens have everything. You even have playpens and stuff for kids if it's needed. And so you had already had extras, but it sounds like Casago is just setting everything. They're more or less setting a standard for every home, whether you rent one mimosa down on one end or you're renting what's the yellow house I shot the other day. They're going to be the same no matter what, as far as cleanliness and what you offer, it sounds like.
Very much so. Very much so. The business is becoming increasingly amenities driven. People go on vacation. They don't want to have to load up a whole trailer load of supplies to go to the beach for 3 days. Nobody wants to do that. I don't want to do that. Our kitchens are fully, not just knives and forks and a frying pan, wine glasses, corkscrews, basting brushes, pizza cutters, pizza tins, crock pots, griddles, all that stuff. Our houses are full of this stuff. It's a lot of trouble to keep track of all that stuff because it breaks, it disappears. And by the way, that is something that we offer that not every management company does. You asked what set us apart. If you're one of our homeowners and a guest breaks something, we pay for it. We don't have to go after the guest. We keep a fund set aside to pay for that sort of thing. Somebody puts a baseball through your TV, you'll never even know it got broken because this time you come down, there'll be a new TV there. And
well, if people, and we're going to talk more about the vacation rental business. I think our next show is November 2nd or 3rd or the 1st of the year sometime. We're going to talk more about the difference in vacation rentals and the difference in booking where you want to book. And if we're even going to cover, I think you and I talked about covering if someone wants to get into the rental business, because there's a lot in the rental business people don't think about. They think, okay, I'm going to buy a house and book it myself. But man, maintenance, like you said down here, is a big part in making sure your house is perfect for every guest. That's what keeps guests coming back. Because I've seen a lot of your reviews and people love it. In fact, they're talking, can't wait to be back again. It was a perfect weekend getaway for the family, or for a quick trip. They worked with us on check-in and check-out. And so I know that's what I've liked working. Every time I walk into one of your houses, it's perfect. The house is clean. In fact, I take my shoes off if I'm going in to shoot video clips because I don't want to track anything in. And it's easy check in and check out on your homes too. So, well, if you want more information on Bolivar Vacations and their exclusive beachfront vacation rentals on the quiet part of Bolivar Peninsula, but they are spreading out, and we're going to have more information on that in the coming shows. Make sure you check out their website at bolivarvacations.com. It's right there on the screen, and you can give them a call if you're looking for a special home, or if you have a big party and maybe you need more than one home. give them a call and look, because they've got homes in close proximity or right next door to each other where
Yes, we do.
you don't have to worry about traveling. That's one thing I've noticed on your website. A lot of times in the write-ups, you'll tell about the other homes that are next door in case people need a bigger party.
Absolutely. We have several homes that are right next to each other. And we had more fun this last weekend. We were down and there was a bachelorette party in one house and the bachelor party at the next
In the
house.
other house?
And they were so fun. We had so much fun with them. And they love
Great.
the houses, and they all can't wait to bring their families back now. So it was really fun being part of that, getting to know them. So
Great. Well, we're going to head on out. George, thanks for joining us today. We'll be back with another show next Thursday at 10:30, where every week it's all about Bolivar Vacations and previews of vacation rentals here on the Upper Texas coast. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.
thanks, David.